don't wanna be me. You can't be real with your squeal. If you got status, they call you OG. Don't stand the table, but shorty, I'm blessed. I don't gotta sneeze. For the haters, I got the best for the. I got the best for the. I am the one that you see in magazines. Flat, fresh, when I still get off a 30 by myself. Uppercut with the left. What you gonna do with the wealth? On me like a bike. You bitches stuck on my face in the face. They tell me they love me as born and alike.
Welcome. Everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Ranked first in assists for 4 consecutive seasons, Brett. Are these Warriors the best passing team in NBA history?
Well, by the numbers, you would say yes. Assist rates that exceed even the Showtime Lakers back in the early and mid-'80s. Also, this team has been first in offensive efficiency for 3 straight years. I mean, it's been remarkable. So not only the best passing team, but maybe the best offense of all time.
Now here's LeBron. Cousins trying to free himself up. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
It's so difficult to stop him. Even when you hit him or pull at him or tug him or talk to him, none of it works.
Ingram kicks to Kuzma. It's up a 3, and it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got his second basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Curry, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, when Curry plays like this, there's an effortlessness to how he approaches the game, and he makes every facet look easy, not just the shooting. Well, Steph Curry's quick release makes his three-point shot almost impossible, and then you add the fact that Steph can do it off the dribble. So anytime he gets somebody shifting their back foot and they're trying to recover, by the time they're halfway there, the ball's already off and on its way. So one of the quickest, one of the more devastating shots in all of basketball.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry can't get it to go. And Curry said in his training he speeds up his release to the point where it's uncomfortable. So in the game, for him, everything slows down.
Yeah, if you look at the numbers, Kevin, his closely guarded three-pointers are just as accurate as when he's got a wide-open three-pointer. No defender within 4 to 6 feet. He's knocking down the same kind of percentage. So the fact that Steph has the ability and knows to practice those sort of things speaks to just how much he's invested in the shooting practice.
And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
A vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Now, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside, try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
Now here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass.
Just so good around the rim. Steph Curry knowing when to try his luck from there, and he gets super creative with some of the spins that he puts on the ball around the rim.
Thompson against Stevenson. Here's Green outside for Durant. High post Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins, even at that size, can still get on up.
Here's LeBron, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
So much speculation last season on where LeBron would end up. The theories of which team would get his services seem to change hour by hour, especially during free agency.
With LeBron, whenever he becomes eligible to change teams, it is the news in the NBA.
And rightfully so. This is the best player in the game, and whatever team he ends up with instantly becomes a contender. Been to 8 straight NBA finals. You would think the teams getting him are thinking a 9th one would sound good to them.
And it's Durant missing.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
LeBron left side. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. James has got 8.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Curry. No good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pass to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Always got to keep your eyes up. Make sure you see open teammates, and Clay did it that time.
Stevenson passes to Kuzma. And finished off by LeBron.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Ingram dishes to Stevenson. Lakers passing it around. Here's McGee. Passes it to Kuzma. Back to McGee. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. McGee's got his first points of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Warriors trail by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he gets the bucket.
Curry not settling. That's a great sign. Goes right into the defense, takes the contact, and finishes.
And Stevenson kicks to Ingram. Back to Stevenson. Pass to McGee. Thompson against Stevenson. The shot's good from McGee.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Curry passes to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. Since coming to the Warriors, Kevin Durant says he's enjoyed playing for...
I think he just gets it. Get around people.
And Steve Kerr has seen it all on the basketball court. In a worldly perspective, Greg, off of it, he's not going to become a prisoner of the moment.
Keeping the right perspective really so important. You see why guys like KD love playing for him.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yeah, so you move the ball around, you move your guys around, then you find good shots. That's a healthy recipe to build a good lead.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Beasley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Hart in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Beasley. The pass to Zubac. Takes the 13-footer. Second shot opportunity. The shot is good off the backboard. Zubac has got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles. Here's Durant. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Opening night is upon us. Every team looking to come out of the gate strong. As we know, only half are going to get to the end.
Don't tell them that, Kevin.
I know you can't.
Let it breathe a little bit. Yeah. It is a long season. The teams, as we've seen in the past, sometimes what we're watching here tonight, 6 or 7 members of that team might not be on it come February. So you got to temper your expectations. Watch the way guys have maybe improved from last season coming into this season. Excited about young teams and the opportunity of their potential, but things can change quickly in this league.
But don't you love the optimism at this time of year?
No doubt about it. Everybody's fired up for the opportunity to show what it is, especially as a player, what you worked on in the offseason to bring it to the hardwood and show your coaching staff the type of work you put in.
Hart and Thompson sends it back.
The play is a very good positional and on-ball defender. But him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubac. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Michael Beasley. Ron Stevenson's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's LeBron in for Ball. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Durant. And stolen by LeBron. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. Shoots over Curry. Kicks it out to LeBron. A second chance effort. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
Yeah, I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by McGee. It's deflected and stolen by Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
And DeMarcus Cousins, one of the few players in the NBA who can just simply dominate, Brent, a game with his size and skill.
Yeah, I think there are ways he could actually do that even more so, where he could just be more of a force throughout the course of any game. And I remember last season he put up that huge 40-point, 20-rebound, 10-assist game, just a monster game. That's the first stat line with those kind of numbers in the NBA in the last 50 years.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ingram, he's checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And then for Golden State, Andre Iguodala is checked in for Durant. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. Now here's Cousins to the left side wing. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets.
And for the matchup with the Suns, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
And good that time.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Now here's Livingston. Over LeBron. Jerebko kicks to Livingston. 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Warriors, number 1. The Lakers, 2nd.
And you know what? These are 2 of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Here's Jerebko. Feeds it to Evans. Here's Iguodala. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. LeBron passes to Stevenson.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jones is checked in. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ingram wide open. James, it's good on the putback. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, LeBron is good at the fundamentals, but just so great at reading where the rebound is coming off and grabs that one for a second chance opportunity.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and also 3 steals. There was a lot to like about his first 2 quarters in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
What stood out to...
And now with the second...
The second half just about to get going here. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
So many times we talk about offensive players being in a great rhythm. Well, right now, defensively, he's in one. Great anticipation and reading those passing lanes.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half, we've got your red coat. Bell is out there with Looney. And there's Iguodala. And it's Livingston in at the 1. One of the best NBA athletes of his era, Andre Iguodala. And still you could make the case, Brent, it's his intelligence that's his strongest attribute.
And most of the time, the comments from Steve Kerr or Ron Adams, the defensive guru on the coaching staff, talk about how Andre Iguodala is a coach on the floor. So he's been a great mentor for Klay Thompson and some of the younger players who are coming up and coming along with the Warriors, to talk to them about how he thinks, what he sees, and what he does. Big reason why the Warriors have won multiple titles.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Livingston, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, 6'7", Sean Livingston still can get up there and rock the rim.
James outside. To the inside, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice. Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout called the Warriors. Brent, we've got great dunkers now, but you played at a time when there were sensational dunkers in the NBA.
Yeah, I saw a lot of guys go over the top of
including
me
yourself,
and do it.
including yourself.
Too kind. Here's the money. Kevin, I think about those old, and we remember these, the old VHS tapes where you used to get like the dunk highlight tapes. Those are still
Sean Kemp.
Oh, so fresh in my mind.
Dr. J.
Dominique Wilkins over the top.
Yeah.
MJ over everybody.
Young Vince Carter.
Kenny Skywalker. I mean,
Yes.
just the list goes on and on. But the best in-game dunker, I think it's pretty unanimous that Vince Carter still holds the title.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. They get it again. McGee with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
James on the follow. James has got 4 this quarter.
Just looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who can score from anywhere.
Here's Thompson following the basket by LeBron James. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Scooped up. Out to Thompson. Back to Cousins. Can they get it? No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on... Trailblazers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. LeBron's got 21 in the game. Thompson against Stevenson. Durant kicks to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's blocked by Stevenson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, just look at the list of career accomplishments by LBJ. To me, the best small forward that's ever played this game, and on the short list of the best player to ever lace him up.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Hart subbed in for Lance Stevenson. And here is Los Angeles now after the miss from Klay Thompson. Zubac the pass to James. Count it, good. James has got 10 points here in the second half. Brent, with LeBron being one of the all-time greats, he is certainly the greatest player of this generation, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Ever since he came into the league, I mean, there's just been, in my opinion, no missteps whatsoever. Has handled himself on the floor with an incredible determination to prove that, Kevin. All the hype, all the anticipation, he's lived up to it about tenfold.
He misses the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in, and he's good on the second. 1:09 left to play in the third. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Curry's got 7 points.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
From past the arc. Here's Cousins. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Warriors trail by 17. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Thompson. He kicks to Curry. Lets it go with a three. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. And it's 6 points for Klay Thompson. Ball, the pass to Zubac. That one's off, still out of sync. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Thompson in the corner. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Over Hart. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Klay Thompson.
And Klay just knows how to score. There are nights where they feature him, but a lot of times it's off the goodness of everybody else. Outside, inside, and against very good defense.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Beasley. Hart is out there with ball. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass. Zubac has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. Here's your Rebco. It's tipped. Livingston with it. Now guarded by Ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Different look here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Bell. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Urebka. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
That's Klay Thompson's strength on display. His ability to fire off the catch-and-shoot J. So dangerous.
Left side, Durant. Cousins inside, guarded by McGee. And there's the 3-second violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. James kicks to Zubac. Shoots over Cousins. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you'll take that shot every time down. Beautiful work all the way around.
Thompson is double. And the wide open shot from Green. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they pick up 2. And the Lakers lead by 16.
The instincts of Ingram, just seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Thompson from long range. Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Here's Green. Tries again. Thompson passes to Cousins. The Lakers with the rebound.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
Brent, as we take a look at lineups around the NBA, teams trying to go with 5 highly skilled players at once. Where does that leave the traditional big?
Well, most teams just don't have one now, Kevin. I mean, they're just not on the roster.
They're hard to find. Yeah.
Well, they're hard to find, but there just aren't many out there. So a lot of teams just elect not to have one. And what we're seeing over the course of the last couple years is the matchups when all of a sudden a Whiteside is going to see a Drummond, or you're going to see all of a sudden Valanciunas play against DeAndre Jordan. It's usually because you have one, we'll play ours kind of mentality.
Yeah, and the long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jam.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Kuzma. That ball, high speed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 5 assists tonight.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned. Playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He painted a great picture on the offensive end with the ball movement tonight. Really racked up some assists and had some pretty sweet passes to go along with it.
Back at you. That's payback for the 3 on the other end.
A little mano-a-mano there, entertaining, but you also want to keep your teammates involved.
Out to Kuzma. Back to LeBron, and stolen by Cousins. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. Durant against James. Lobs it up there for Ingram. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
To the paint. To the inside. Thompson with the rebound.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
Sometimes the easy play is the right play. You take a chance when you go for that big finish.
To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And the outcome of